We welcome you back now to this special edition of World News from Newtown, Connecticut tonight. The president is now in the high school here behind me. And as a nation grieves for this shattered New England town, parents across the country tonight are holding their children just a little tighter and then sending them off to school tomorrow morning. But that will be difficult enough. Even harder, finding the words to comfort and reassure them. ABC's Juju Chang, with 3 boys of her own, navigating this herself.
My youngest, roughly the age of the victims, is still unaware of the tragic events. We tried to keep my 9-year-old away from the news, but he read a headline. My oldest soaked up details on social media and started asking probing questions. Across the country, kids tweeted their fears. One writing, "It's sick that I have to be scared about going to school and worry so bad about my 4th grade sister." Parents are anxious too, as Monday morning drop-off looms.
I'm not too worried about her. I'm more worried about how I'm going to feel and how I'm going to let go of her hand when she goes to get on the bus. I want her to have a good day, but I'll be counting the hours down till she gets home.
And what if a child starts to develop fears of school?
It's important after a trauma that we get kids back to routines so we can be kind and compassionate and acknowledge that it's difficult and address their concerns. But they do need to go back to school. It's in their best interest.
Willow Bay, author of Talking to Your Kids in Tough Times, says the one thing parents need to communicate is reassurance. It's best to be specific but brief, like remind them of all those safety drills and the adults trained to look over them.
So you remind them that there are adults out there whose job it is to keep them safe, whether it's policemen, their school principal, their teachers. Always come back to reminding them that it's the job of adults, and there are a lot of us hard at work to keep them safe.
And Juju's with us here tonight, and you were telling me that you're going to give your own kids a plan of action, someone to talk to if mom isn't there.
Absolutely. If you're nervous at school, you just say, who can you talk to? Maybe a teacher who's another person you can talk to. It gives them control over their fears. But surprisingly, in this case, David, because the story involves young children, because of the magnitude of it, even very young children will get wind of it. So it's best, rather than getting bad information, for the parents to sit down with even young kids and have a gentle but brief and reassuring conversation.
Even your 5-year-old.
Even my 5-year-old.
You'll be home soon, Juju.
I know.
I know it's hard for you too.